What's up, guys? Another Chet Chat video for you today. I wanted to do this because there is this viral video going around, and it's really irritating me what social media and mainstream media is doing to this. It is a video of a group of doctors standing on, I believe it's the courthouse steps of the U.S. Supreme Court, and they're doing essentially a press briefing on their perceived efficacy of a combination of chloroquine or hydroxychloroquine, zinc, and azithromycin. Several doctors working in different capacities, also quoting the clinical experience of other physicians as well all across the world. And their belief is that this combination of drugs has a prophylactic effect against acute respiratory diseases such as COVID-19 and also treatment for the disease. Now, I am not a doctor. I didn't even play one on television. I don't know whether what they're saying is correct or not, or is supported by an appropriate level of scientific research or anything like that. I don't know. But the problem is YouTube and Facebook has summarily taken this video down, and every time people try to post it, it is taken down right away. I have a problem with that, okay? No, Facebook, YouTube is not a state actor, so it doesn't really trigger, in the traditional sense, the ideas of constitutional protection, where it has to be a governmental entity that's censoring the speech. But to a certain extent, YouTube and Facebook has almost become a public utility or a common public forum where people share ideas. And even if it doesn't necessarily violate the law, it should violate our notions of free speech in the traditional sense, free exchange of ideas. People should be able to hear information and come to their own conclusions. Here's my question. Who has ordained YouTube and Facebook as the arbiter of medical, clinical, and public health information? Who has put them in charge of deciding what is correct and what is not? And where do you draw the line? If YouTube thinks that there's a slight misstatement somewhere, they're going to take down the video? They're going to take down a message? I mean, who put them in charge? How do we know that the people who are deciding it's not accurate know what they're talking about? And I know what the argument is. Oh, it's dangerous for people to put up information on YouTube that's not correct. It's dangerous. Really? So the doctors who would be prescribing this medicine, you think so little of them that you think they're just going to prescribe this medicine simply based on something they heard on YouTube. They're going to risk their medical license just based on something that they heard on YouTube without their own independent clinical judgment. Because you know someone can't go out to Walgreens and just buy hydroxychloroquine themselves. They can't just go out and buy azithromycin over the counter themselves. They're going to have to get it through a doctor, number one. Number two, so we're talking about videos that are potentially wrong, that could have a negative impact on public health. Well, I just did a basic YouTube search for homeopathic remedies for cancer. Homeopathic remedies for cancer. And there's tons of them. They've never been taken down. Nobody's taken down the videos talking about rubbing crystals on your forehead or aligning your chakras to try to beat prostate cancer. Nobody's taken down those videos. And I know for a fact people have died because they have pursued homeopathic treatments for cancer instead of getting radiation, instead of getting chemotherapy, instead of getting a surgery done. They don't want to put the toxins in their body, so they don't do what modern medicine dictates that they do. Instead, they go out and try to take magnesium and garlic pills or something like that. But YouTube doesn't take down those videos. So don't sit there and tell me that this censorship is about protecting people. It's about suppressing people that don't have the point of view that you want or that you agree with, and people that say things and propagate information that's against your narrative. Let's just call it like it is. All right?